Hi there, you can call me Man Backwards or Nom for short. In this video, there will be spoilers from Persona 3, Persona 4, and Persona 5, so watch at your own discretion. I'm going to be talking about the Persona moments that still make me emotional. And we're going to start with Persona 5. Just because I'm Man Backwards, I'm going to go backwards. We're going to go 5, 4, 3 here. In Persona 5, one of the saddest moments is watching Haru go through what she goes through. Basically, watching her father have his mental shutdown live is pretty sad because she is, noticeably distraught from it, and it just feels bad. So, because I like Haru a decent amount, that just hits pretty hard for me. Also, the other moment from Persona 5 that comes to mind is Akechi's redemption, when he, more or less sacrifices himself. That tugs at my heartstrings a bit, even though I don't like him that much. It was just a well-written moment, and a good redemption in my opinion. Alright, let's move on to Persona 4. I cried during my first playthrough, during both of these moments. First moment is, of course, when Nanako flatlines. I remember getting very sad and tearing up, and then my mom walked in when I was, watching the aftermath, and she was like, "What happened?" And I was like, "My little sister died in the game." And she's like, "What?" And then she left, or got my laundry or something, whatever she was in there for, and then left. But yeah, that's definitely a very sad moment, even though we can help that situation later in the game. The other sad moment from Persona 4 for me is just, of course, the end of it, when everyone's saying goodbye, and then Yukiko's crying, and I feel it in my soul. However, Persona 3 is easily the saddest of the three games. Persona 3 has a couple moments that really stick out to me as the saddest, in terms of making me tear up. And I'll also give an honorable mention as well. But for Persona 3, definitely Shinji's death and how Shinji's death and how Akihiko... I did it again! I said that a little better, but Shinji's death and how Akihiko handles it gives me chills to think about. And of course, when I play the game, Reload did a fantastic job with that scene and everything. Another sad moment that gets me is when Mitsuru's dad dies, and both voice actresses, the one from Reload and the one from FES, do amazing jobs with those scenes. Honorable mention, of course, goes to the end of Persona 3. That is a very emotional ending when your character falls asleep and doesn't wake up. But you don't really get to the full sadness of that stuff until the answers. So my other honorable mention is going to the answer / episode Aegis, which I actually still need to beat, but I just haven't gotten to it. Just a bit of a grind, I'm not in the mood yet. But as far as sad moments go, did I miss anything? Let me know in the comments below. I'm sure there's some stuff that I missed. I might have repressed the saddest of moments unintentionally. But regardless, thank you so much for watching. If you want to stay in the loop, please consider subscribing. Also, please like the video if you liked it. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.